George, you know, my friend Ed Garvey always been a friend of mine. I want to show you a typical Ed Garvey action. Ed Garvey jumps for his Players Association. See this? Now he goes nuts after a while. He starts clapping his hands for the players, okay? Then he goes a little more nuts. He starts to blink his eyes, you see? Then he goes after the owners again. Watch what he does now. He goes nuts. And his final act for the Players Association is he starts squawking like that. Put that on the TV. Right, Georgie, baby? Very good, Bob. That's what I say.
Here we are at the Super Bowl, but it's not the game itself. We're outside the Orange Bowl now, and there's going to be a CBS game of touch football with some of the real greats in the game. I see Sonny Jurgensen, and I see Johnny Unitas, and Paul Hornung are also going to be playing. And I think it's a game for fun, but you never know what's going to happen in these games. They can get a little rough, or they can get boring. It depends what happens.
Don't forget the old.
Don't worry about forgetting that, but tell them where.
They don't have enough.
Tell those guys no fair patting on the ass.
That's right.
None of that.
Don't
No
kiss the
fair
quarterback.
winking off. None of this either. Sometimes.
Mr. Hornung, are you nervous?
Yes, very much. It's a big game.
I guess you couldn't sleep last night.
Well, John's betting on the other team again.
9 points.
I took 9. Let's get straight.
Mr. Unitas, are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm getting very nervous right here before this big football game. We've been working at it for about a year now, and I think we're going to do all right.
Did you sleep last night?
Yeah, I slept very well, as a matter of fact.
I wish you a good game.
Thank you.
They tried the old sleeper play with Paul Hornung standing out of bounds, and the golden boy out of Notre Dame, the Heisman Trophy winner, just let it slip out of his fingertips, probably was looking at the goal line, and started running before he caught it. He hasn't changed a bit, though. He told us just before pregame that he had $600 bet on his own blue team. So as long as he's betting for his team, you can't, you know, I think it's a good for a good cause. There's a snap from center that's bobbled, and it's dead where it falls. In this competition, a snap ball that does not reach the quarterback is dead where it falls, and Johnny's got a little bit of egg on his face, and he's probably going to be dishing it out to the center in the huddle when they get back there.
You get the odd end over here. All right. You're the tight end, and Johnny's on the outside. About 10 yards of sideline, okay. And you guys, John, straight down, you outside.
This is a fun game, and it's fun for guys to get out and play a sport. It's great for their physical shape, it's good for their head, and it's just fun. It's good, clean, all-American fun. I don't see a thing wrong with it. And there's no violence out here. This is like a fraternity intramural football game almost, because you've got a lot of, they'd kill me if I said it, but a lot of has-beens out here playing. That still, Unitas still throws a good pass.
I'm not going to kill you for that, Phyllis, but you got to wonder, with these has-beens, why don't they quit? I mean, why? I mean, Johnny Unitas, he's a great, he's got all the records for a quarterback. Why does he have to come out and prove himself again today?
He's not
against a bunch of
proving
CBS
himself. He's
people.
having fun, but he probably wants to win. And
Oh, there he is. He's fading.
Watch
And
the
he's- it looks like he-
determination.
Oh, there's the old shuffle pass. If you had to marry a football player, which one would you like to marry?
That's a sexist kind of question, isn't it? I'm not sure if I like that.
Oh, all right.
Brent
well,
asked me when I got into a thing with Brent one time about that. Who did I think was sexier, basketball players or football players?
And did you answer? Was that a sexist question?
Yeah, and I didn't.
I didn't mean any offense by it. I mean, if you had a dream date, if you were on the dating game and you had to pick one of the three guys, and
What
you knew
is this? I'm gonna kill you. I don't know. I've never been in that. I've never dated athletes. I don't know.
Get in here.
You're paying for my manicure if I break
Which
my
team is she
nails.
with? No, this team. The red team. Wait a minute. Give me the glasses. Sonny's going to lob the ball. Watch.
Right in here.
Just O'Neal is dangerous.
O'Neal is me.
You got a first down for us, Gal.
Thank you.
You got hit.
That was a hell of a move.
Thank you. It's not.
Should have spiked it, fellas.
Pat, your red team is behind here. What are you going to try and pull out at? What are you going to go with in these last few plays? You're going to try and stick with the stuff that got you here, or you're going to try something new, some sort of flea flicker to try and...
Best thing we can do is see if we can get them to put all three of our timeouts together so we can get our team in shape.
That's good.
That would be my first guess.
Would you say that you weren't ready, that you came down here out of condition? That
Well, I think there's a lot of distractions, you know, when you come to the Super Bowl. I think the guys got too much other things on their mind. They're more interested in tonight's party at the Hialeah, I think, than they are in the football game. But that's the kind of thing you pick up when you go to the Super Bowl, you know.
Do you feel that television is affecting the game?
Oh, I think there's too much damn television, don't you?
Well, you know, you and Johnny Morris have been elected the co-Chevrolet Offensive Players of the Game today, and with that goes a $1,000 grant and a new pair of shoes to both of you.
I'll take the shoes and give the grant to somebody, and I don't need a Chevrolet. I always drive Pontiacs.
Well, we'll make it the Pontiac Player of the Game, okay, Johnny, if that'll make any difference
to you. That makes me a lot happier.
Pontiac. Why do you go with the Pontiac?
I like the Indian on the hood ornament.
Well, you like big car comfort, too.
Yeah, right. Luxury.
You've come a long way since being a late draft choice out of, and you've been to the top and back. Is this
really about 2,400 miles?
2,400 miles. You've got all the records for passing. Is this?
No, Fran Tarkenton has those.
He's got them all.
Yeah, he'll set all of them.
But in our minds, and I think in most of the minds of the people here in Miami Beach, you're the #1 quarterback of all time.
Well, it's taken a lot of money to get people to think that way.
That is, you know, a very difficult question. I don't know why I ever started playing football. It's just something where I grew up. If you were a male and you had any athletic ability, you tried to play football. And I had a bone spur right in the back here, which was pressing right into where the ball joint down here comes into the top part of your arm, and that had to be taken out. And then there was some, what they call joint mice, which are small pieces of, like a gristle or a calcium type thing, and they were cleaned out. And then that was stitched back up. And they just cleaned out the rest of the knee where the cartilage was, you know, torn off and broken in there. And sewed it up, and works pretty well. It's more of, you know, just popping it back and putting tape around it so it won't swell up. But it just, you know, crackle and crunch sometimes. It's hard work. It's, you know, it's physical labor. And if you don't like it, there's no use doing it. We won that as a World's Championship ring.
That's it, huh? You got another one?
If we win a World's Championship.
For another finger?
Oh, yeah. Well, you can maybe... I've got 10 fingers. Look a little ostentatious, but...
You know, I'm Lynn Swan. And I would like to take this opportunity to sing a song. And are there any requests? I'll sing any song. No, I'm not gonna sing that song. I'm not gonna sing that song.
Do you know Blue Moon?
I'll sing one of my old-time favorites. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreak. Why? Why want to love you?
Come on, get in.
No, we want to interview you. I'm serious. No, serious. And what is your name?
I'm Sandy Davenport, and I want to meet Lynn Swan.
Oh, you are meeting Lynn Swan. Now, Miss
Davenport, yes.
Yes, where are you from?
Miami, right here.
You're from Miami.
Miami Lakes. Yes.
And why did you want to meet me, Lynn Swan?
Because you go to USC, and you did, and that's why.
That's why.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. I work for Eastern Airlines.
Yes, have you worked for them long?
Yes, a very, very long time.
Do you enjoy your work?
I love it.
What are the best benefits that you can think of that your job has to offer?
Flying to Pittsburgh.
Flying to Pittsburgh. Well, when do you think you'll be flying into Pittsburgh next?
Well, if you all are Super Bowl champs the second time, that's when.
Well, I guess Sandy will be flying into Pittsburgh on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, after Pittsburgh defeats the Dallas Cowboys in Super Bowl 10.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is...
You know what, this is my Watergate of the NFL.
Gonna get better work.
Doesn't it? You can even sleep around this place. Can you? Okay. And I'm Sandy, if you want to sign it like S-A-N-D-I. And whose pen is that?
It's my pen.
Oh, I love the copper pen, right? Are you going to win the Super Bowl?
Well, with your backing, I imagine we might be able to.
You're not backing me. Are you
With your backing.
Oh, but I'm not backing you. I want Dallas to win. Well, I don't want to break the Dolphins' record.
What's the Dolphins' record?
Well, you know, 17-0 and then winning 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, we would only tie it. We wouldn't break.
Green Bay has only tied it. They have only tied it. If you win, you're only going to tie it.
They won 2 before Miami won 2.
Okay, but you're only going to tie it if you win.
We're
You're not.
Green Bay's record, not Miami.
You're going to tie Miami because Miami tied Green Bay before you did.
That's what I'm saying. So we're tying Green Bay's record.
Okay. Oh,
Bring her.
David, you going with us?
You're being looked. You gotta be kidding.
Oh, you're
Everybody's
not.
waiting for you.
I know.
Where are you? They're waiting for you.
I won't mention any names, but we're all waiting to
going
ready
with
to
I
go.
got waiting for Charlotte.
Are they ball players?
Why, who the hell are you?
I'm a ball player.
Drop dead. You're a ball player, too. Don't con me.
I said I was a ball player,
Okay.
too. Who's going to win this ball game this
What do I
Sunday?
think?
Who do you think's going to win?
Never mind what I think.
Seriously, honey, come on.
Literally never mind what I think.
Do you think Dallas is going to win?
No.
Do you think the Steelers are going to win?
Yes.
Well, why'd you say so? We're a bunch of Steelers. We wouldn't hurt you that way.
Doesn't make a difference.
Bye-bye.
Was standing out in our minds forever, John.
Hey, I know that's got to be an inspiration.
Hi.
That was a part of the Italian army, the bigger part. Now.